Microsoft Dynamics Field Service is a powerful tool for managing your remote workforce and scheduling them efficiently. While most business processes are supported by the standard field service features, several of our customers have found it frustrating to manage bookable resources whose start or end locations may change. Standard field service only allows a single fixed start and end location for a bookable resource, and this can cause unexpected behavior when scheduling resources and estimating travel time. Warp have created a field service extension called Resource Location Override to provide users with the ability to specify a different start or end location for a resource on a particular day. This enhancement supports businesses with resources which sometimes operate from different offices or warehouses, or stay overnight in hotels or on site. We are now going to take a look at how this additional functionality can be used to represent a bookable resource staying overnight in a hotel. We are looking at the schedule board and we can see a single resource called Callum Smith. If we open the map view, we can see that Callum's start and end location is in Dover, and that he's been booked against requirement 73, roughly 70 miles along the coast in Eastbourne. If we scroll back in the calendar, we can see that this booking has been scheduled to take place on the 18th of April. If we look at the open requirements view at the bottom of the board, we can see that requirement 74 has been promised for the 19th of April, and if we check the map view again, we can see that the location of this requirement is Brighton. In this example scenario, Callum wants to stay overnight in a hotel in Brighton on the 18th and start work from there the following day, and the field service dispatcher would like to factor this hotel stay into the scheduling process. But if we execute an availability search against requirement 74, we can see that field service has calculated the travel time and distance from Callum's start location some 100 miles away in Dover, even though he's planning to stay nearby. However, with the Resource Location Override extension installed, users have access to a Resource Location Override entity, seen here in the sitemap. Users can create Resource Location Override records to override the start and/or end locations of a resource for a given date. We choose the bookable resource, an override date, and then an override type, which in this instance will be overnight. We then need to choose our override location. There are options to inherit the location from an account or functional location record, or to manually enter an address. We will choose to manually enter the address of the hotel in Brighton. With a manually entered address, we can use the geocode button in the ribbon to set the latitude and longitude values. We will then click Save to create the Resource Location Override record. When we return to the schedule board and execute another availability search for requirement 74, we can see that Callum's overnight stay at the hotel in Brighton has been factored into the search, with the travel distance and time now being calculated from the hotel in Brighton instead of Callum's usual start and end location of Dover. If you require any further information or assistance with the Resource Location Override extension, or if you would like support with your Microsoft Dynamics implementation, please contact us via email using the address support@warp.co.uk.